Okay, we're going to take a quick look on how to present the data that you collected from your soil analysis. And so let's take a quick look at where we're at in the activity. So this is under part B, where it says insert your data results here. If you would like to include a table showing measurements, you're supposed to have measurements and also percentages of sand, silt, and clay. That's fine. So go ahead and make a table, and just be sure that you're showing or presenting all the information that you got. So you should have 3 measurements and then the total measurement, and then you should have a percentage for each of the 3 separates. Okay, but if you'd like, you can also create some graphs pretty easily. And so here I just opened up a spreadsheet, and I'm going to put in my 3 separates, sand. Oops. Let's see, let's make this a little bit larger so you guys can see this a little bit better. There we go. Okay, so we got sand, I got my silt, and then we have clay. And if you remember from my example, I had 51% sand. I had, what was it, 20%? Now 20% clay and 29%, 20% silt and 29% clay. Okay, if I highlight those cells and then go over and select the insert chart, it'll take that information and create a chart for me. So I click that, and there we go. We see that we have a nice little chart, and that's too large, so I need to reduce this down a little bit. Okay, so that wasn't working the way I was hoping. So I'm going to insert that into my spreadsheet, and now I can go and I can copy this, and so I can copy my chart. And then I can take that back to my original assignment, and I can put Control V, and it'll insert that into my activity. Okay, so that's one way of presenting that, and that looks nice graphically. So that's pretty good. So I'm going to take that back out, and then going back to the spreadsheet, one last thing. Let me get rid of this one. So we could also take and look at our original measurements. And so if I put in my sand, silt, and clay once again. But remember, for our measurements, we also had the total. Okay, for the sand, what do we have? It was 18 units, we could say millimeters. For the silt, it was 7. The clay, I think we had 10, and the total was 35. Okay, so once again, if I highlight those particular cells and then go up and put insert chart, it gives me some options. And actually, the bar graph, that looks pretty good. So I'm going to go with the bar graph for this. So I'm going to insert that into my document. And then what I want to do is go down to advanced edit, because I need to have a title. I need to label my axes. So I'm going to do advanced edit. And when I do that, I can put a title in. And so I'm going to put soil separates measurements. Okay, that's my title. Let's see. Also, I want to describe, have my, see, axis. If we go to axis, we could put on the horizontal, we could put, well, I think those are fine because they're self-descriptive down there, aren't they? Let's go and put left vertical, and let's put measurement, or let's put height, because height is a measurement. And I'm going to say that I measure that in millimeters, and I think that's good. So let's update that, and that looks nice. And so now if I click on that, it says, oops, I need to go up to this arrow right here. It says copy chart. So I'm going to copy that, and then I'm going to go back to my document once again and insert that in. And there I have a nice little chart. And once again, you can go in and you can resize that the way you like. And so you could put your two charts next to each other in that. I didn't label or title the pie chart, so you could go ahead and do that as well, following the procedures for the advanced edit. Okay, so that should help you present your data in a more professional way. So remember, you can do that in a table if you like, or you can follow through and use the simple options that they have there for inserting graphs. All right, I hope that helps out. And I think that's about it. Okay,